Good morning. It's October 27th, Wednesday today. Woke up this morning and pitch dark out. Windy, cold, and my allergies acted up, and I've been sneezing, and my nose been dripping, and my eyes were just itching like crazy all morning. So I don't know. I just showered. Hopefully I washed whatever hooked on me away. So anyway, I've talked about this in the past that, and I think you can all relate that, when you feel like you're gaining weight, you can feel it. You can almost, before you get on the scale, you can almost tell yourself what that number's going to be. Well, because I don't have a scale, I'm just going by the way I feel. And last night, my rings, were just twirling on my fingers. And this morning, I could hardly close my hands again. This is happening almost every morning, and I just started really looking back at my journal and thinking, and I feel like I'm up about 5 pounds. That's how I feel. I don't know, but that's how I feel right now. I feel like I'm up about between 5 and 8 pounds. I can tell when I look down towards my feet how my stomach sticks out, about where I am weight-wise. It's weird, but I know my body. Anyway, I looked back on my journal, and I lost, 2.8, and then I lost 1.8, but the tail end of that week, I started these whey protein drinks. And then I gained 2 pounds, and now I still feel like I'm up even more than that. And the only thing I've changed is the whey my hair. I haven't done it yet. I just washed it. Is the whey protein. I added that in, which is high in calories. I have my milk with that, but I'm also drinking my milk, with my breakfast and stuff too. So I'm kind of like doubling up on my milk, where before I wasn't. So those are all added calories. And I looked back at my journal. Since I started drinking those, I'm coming in over my allotment each day. I'm coming in like 41, 37, 35. Well, I'm not going to lose weight. I'm going to gain doing that. So I'm stopping that. I'll get my protein in, by my eggs or my meat or chicken or whatever. I know they make a small protein drink. I don't know what that's already made up for you. Ensure or something. But I'm not taking these anyway. They're just in, when you really read about them, they are for muscle builders. Like my grandson does it, but he works out every day and heavy weights, and it's to repair your muscles after a hard workout. And actually it'll help you gain weight because it, helps with your muscle restoration or whatever. So I don't need them. And my grandson told me right away when I started drinking, he goes, Grandma, those are a weight gainer. I was like, well, no, it's, you can do both. And there is a way, I think you have to use that as a meal replacement, not add it to a meal. Where I was coming in, like 15, some days 20, 22 points for my breakfast. Well, then you add that 10-point drink on there. Well, I'm at my points already. Well, then I still have a small dinner. I'm not eating any carbs, but just chicken is 5 points if you eat over 3 ounces. Well, that puts me over, or an apple. I get the big Honeycrisp, so those are 2 to 3 points, puts me over. So, as of today, no more whey proteins for me. And I'm going to see if that swelling doesn't go down. I don't know, maybe there's something in it that, because my blood pressure pill is a water pill, a prescribed water pill, and I haven't had that, that puffiness for a while. That time of the month, that week, I always can tell I put on a couple, and I think, last week and a little into this week is still that, but something's going on, and I don't think it's all that. So, and because I look back and I had in that week I lost 1.8, 2 of those days I had started the whey. Well, it hadn't had time to kick in yet. And before that, I had, had some pretty good days. I was 21 points. That's the week I gained. Let's see. I'll tell you exactly what I did. Saturday, I had 29 points, but then I went out drinking, so that's my 35. Sunday, I came in at 25. Monday, I was at 28. 26 on Tuesday. My allotment is 30. And then Wednesday, I started my whey protein. 41. The next day was Thursday. I had my whey drink, but then I didn't eat because I was still in the newness of the whey drink. So, you know how everything's easier the first couple days. I think 18, 19, came in at 25, and then Friday I had a 30. So right there, it just went up. And then the next week, with my whey protein drink, the week I gained 2, I had a 30-point day, a 34-point day, a 40-point day, and I didn't add that one up, and a 30-point day. So see, I mean, it was higher than what I was doing. So I'm not drinking them anymore, and I'll see if it starts going down and see if the puffiness goes away. That said, last night we did a stuffed mushroom for dinner. I did my 2 slices of peanut butter bread yesterday morning, and then had that whey protein drink, and I drank that kind of all day. And I was curious to see how I would do as far as hunger. Starving all day long. I felt I needed to eat. I nickeled and dimed myself all day long. Whether it be a slice of ham, whether it be an all-beef hot dog, whether it be an apple, whether it be a fat-free pudding, whether it be a chunk of cheese, whether it be, and then stuffed mushrooms for dinner, my cucumber salad. Just crazy. I kept thinking, what is wrong with you today? And then I thought about it. I cut my breakfast back because I wasn't that hungry, so I thought, 2 pieces of peanut butter bread is fine. And I don't use a lot of peanut butter because I'm allergic to shellfish, and sometimes peanuts, the salt will get me bumps. So I just very little. So that's all the protein I had in the morning, and along with that protein drink, which took me almost till 8 o'clock to drink. So that's not really filling me up because I use it more of a sipper. And another thing I noticed is my water. Remember that day I told you how I was recognizing my thirst and I was drinking more water? Well, that week that I gained, I didn't pour any water. I don't remember drinking any water. So I wonder if that protein drink is taking my thirst away too, because I'm sipping on that all the time. So I'm not getting my water in. So done with that. So back at it, and hopefully I got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, to get this loading off, and hopefully I'll at least get, I don't know what the scale says, so, but I hope I feel like I've at least got this off. All right, so I'll talk to you tomorrow, and I'm just going to go have my big breakfast now. I'm going to have oatmeal, and I'm going to take 2 eggs and whip them in a bowl, and then put those right in my uncooked oatmeal, and then cook my oatmeal, and the eggs will kind of scramble in there. And I'm going to make 2 pieces of 100% whole wheat toast, lightly buttered, and that I get 2 eggs are my protein, and I got 3 good carbs. And then I'll have my milk in my oatmeal because I make it with milk, and then I will have milk to pour into my oatmeal after I cook it, and then I'll still have a little milk for later on. All right, so I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.